I am a freedom fighter. All right, just looked into the MK Ultra program. So again, non-consensual human experiments on people in the 1950s, and again it still hasn't stopped. It's just under a different umbrella now. So MK Ultra, I think, is called, I won't speculate on the names. I think one of them is Monarch. So again, Monarch is one of them, and I think Sky something. I won't speculate what I don't know. I'll drop it in if I find it. But again, non-consensual human experimenting. People think those programs ended, but I'm very much talking about targeted individuals, myself being one. And again, there's a targeted individual community out there now. So MK Ultra didn't finish. It's not dead. It's under different umbrella names. And the targeted individuals are actually fucking waking the fuck up right now. And we're deciding that we're done with delusional, psychopathic narcissists running our goddamn fucking games in a covert way with your fucking remote control, with your Pegasus, with your spyware. And again, the only time you get money out of it, one of the quotes was back to the 1950s. Some of the people, a Canadian woman, I'll tell you her name when I can look at my paper, 111 on the timer. Jean somebody. Anyway, it took a long battle of getting her money because, quite frankly, the narcissist, so anyone who would run this program, is a fucking psychopath. Human experimenting, again, on people since birth. So again, 60 years later, the daughter fought because she lost her parents. But the money didn't come right away because she wasn't damaged enough. That's the quote of the psychos. They weren't damaged enough. So again, they want people to be damaged. Incontinence, not being able to tie their shoes. I never learned how to tie my shoes. And I actually peed my pants when I lived on Proudfoot. I was walking my dog one night and somebody was hitting me so hard with the scalar weapons that I literally pissed myself. Well, I'm a fucking sober human being and I didn't consent to any human experiments being done on me either. So how does that work for the government? How does that work for the crooked cops in London, Ontario, Canada? I'll just put that out there as well. So again, back to the umbrella of MK Ultra, what it was called in Canada in the 1950s. Non-prosecuted criminally, nobody was prosecuted criminally due to their covert operation. So very narcissistic, of course. Legal challenges like government immunity, civil lawsuits, and government comp programs were the settlement. So again, they weren't charged, but finally, 60 years later, this is coming to fruition now for some people. I'm 49, just finding out about it as I got sober 6 years ago. Non-consensual human experimentation, a gross violation of medical ethics and human rights. In modern contexts, individuals severe liability, professional discipline, loss of medical license. So anyone doing that, you would lose your medical license. And again, right now they're doing it to me right now on the bed as well. So again, it's very, very disgusting as well. And that's all I had to say about that. The lady's name, if you want to look it up, I'll put it in a video I just watched. Her name was Jean Steele. And again, look at how they're making me talk. They think it's funny. I'm literally in London, Ontario, Canada, where, however, my family, as when I was a little child, again, birthright's gone, human experimenting on me then, again, trying to put my memory out and to make me look crazy. Well, how can you make somebody look crazy when they're sober? So again, I got sober. Now nobody can fuck me over. And I hope wherever you are on the planet and you're waking up right now, you won't be putting up with this bullshit. Again, psychopaths, narcissists have done nothing with their life, but they're able to paint you and I in a different picture, right? Can you tell? Even they just still would humiliate somebody again, making them feel like they would never go out in public with their hair like this. I don't really fucking care. And I'll talk again. I just noticed the lady came in at the front desk. I started talking to her again. These monsters get jealous when you talk to anybody. And again, the phone's shaking right now. I'm shaking on the bed, which is actually leading me to know now for sure that I won't be abused anymore. And I actually am calling a fucking lawyer in London, Ontario, Canada. You can tell that my aggravation's getting worse. You can tell that something switched in me. And again, they're never stopping with the weapons. So what does that tell you and me out there? And if you're waking up to this right now, it tells me I got one big fucking hefty lawsuit coming into me. And it tells me I will be remarkably compensated from the government that's still doing it, and very much in a corrupt city of shit stains. Cops. Hi, I'm Officer Story. I'm going to come in your house. Is somebody in here? Let me hear you talking to yourself. That's how they talk, not me. Get it? Turn it around. How would these numbskulls be able to last 2 minutes in a program like this, and they got a fucking confident, beautiful woman like this, showing up for herself, getting sober, not giving a fuck, walking away from people, psychopaths right in front of her everywhere she goes, and very much still, ethically speaking, my story, my truth, my testimony. Justice will prevail down. And as the truth and the smear campaigns start to blow over within the city, we know what criminals will be going down for this, don't we? So again, Jean Steele, the daughter, is finally getting justice on what was done to her mom, and it's taken 60, they can make me talk however they want, on Voice to Skull. And again, the CIA was brainwashing her from the 1950s. They consulted her with having manic depression, and they called her having delusional thinking. So again, more narcissists getting out of their delusional way of thinking, them never having to rise up, them never putting one fucking foot forward, but just to sit there going, oh, now they'd be like, I wish they tested on me. They couldn't last a fucking minute. That's how sick and delusional these people are right now. The government letting criminals experiment on me right now. Nobody's in jail. The cops are in on it. Fucking RCMP's probably in on it too, right? Aren't they the fucking CIA here, the feds? And again, when I call Lekka to report the cops, do it by email, and then it will take 4 to 6 weeks, or we can mail it to you. And again, they know everything that was going on with my phone. But again, other people, not me, not the targeted people, the Truman Show. Other people get to do a complaint over the phone, but the rest of us don't. So again, more human rights violations. I just saw 649 on the clock, on the timer. That means I am a lottery jackpot 69 winner, and I am a Lotto Max jackpot winner as well. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Can you imagine that? So again, they weren't damaged enough, was the words of a psychopath doctor, an experimenter. They weren't damaged enough, so nothing came of it. And now finally the daughter, 60 years later, is getting something. Again, because she incontinence and unable to tie their shoes. So again, they want you as a vegetable. And then that's how other people would get the money if you were married or whatever, right? So Jean Steele, I'll drop it in the comments, thought I'd put that out there again. More psychopathy, more again with the targeted individual program, a different umbrella. Monarch is what it's called for Mkultra. Still very much going on in the 2025 era, not the 1950s. And again, what I'm doing is very much speaking my mouth, and nobody will ever shut me the fuck up, because again, I'm not a rat. You're not experimenting on me anymore. But have you done enough yet? Are you ready for a fight? Are you ready for a confident woman now that can sit here and say, I am a lawyer? Look at it. Look at this piece back here. This is what they do. Psychopaths. Psychopathy in very much in London, Ontario, Canada. Look. This is what they do. The psychopath narcissists that can't hold down a job, can't raise their kids, have mommy and daddy issues, do so much drugs and fucking drink so much and fuck people over so much and couch surf at their buddies, the kind of men, the kind of women that will never own a house. And if they do, they'll probably lose it because they're that involved with bad things going on. And again, remember where you are on the planet. Do unto others as you do to yourself. So again, it is the year of karma. Karma's here to collect. And again, I am walking karma. So remember that. Anytime that you want to send me your hate energy, anytime you want to experiment on me, I'm ready for the fight, because I am a lawyer. I am a sovereign being that's been treated harshly. I hate crime. Treating me like a rat, and you've been doing it to me since I was a kid. Abuse is abuse. And again, when your brother throws you down the stairs repeatedly, was one of your first handlers, your karmic father was such a raging piece of shit narcissist, calling you every name under the book, and your mom was the covert one, again, very much like this. And again, when you used to talk to her on the phone when she was a psychopath, when you were drunk, again, stealing your energy, she'd hang up on you and then again call you back. But again, it's a game. I hope they call me back. And then again, would start into it again. So again, just thriving behind the scenes. And then again, trying to pick fights with you, drama and gossip. The whole time I'm making this video, my arm is getting sore and my back's being scalar weaponized. It hasn't stopped. And I don't quite frankly think it is going to stop. But you know what? I have big plans to go somewhere tomorrow and it's not going to be in this city anymore. You know what? I'm actually done with the telephone network here with the criminals in London as well. And I will be getting that money because you know what? I am a money magnet and 50 years of my life has very much been taken from me as well as doing cocaine 8 years ago with psychopaths in the city that have been in jail for like 2 minutes and I've been in there for 4 hours for drinking the last beer with another psychopath, and I very much have never drank any alcohol ever again. And again, I am 7 to 8 years off of cocaine, and I am a celibate woman as well. And again, the fucking delusional people who like to humiliate you, again, humiliation abuse, emotional abuse. These are the people that I never want to see again, and I will be suing the whole city now. Thank you. And again, with voice to skull, you can make me talk however the fuck you want, but you know what? There are a few of us in town, and you know what? We only get fucking louder. And when we get louder and we stand up for people that they're still human experimenting on, maybe then we can have a unity again instead of a division. But again, I don't want unity with psychopaths. I want them to stay the fuck away from me. So again, they're very much using scalar weapons on me the whole time right now. And again, in a covert way. Because again, aren't those the worst people? They're fucking, it means they're cowardice. It means they're weak and pathetic. Cold, calculated, pathetic, miserable people that would, again, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. People are going to know what we did, but yet they still can't stop doing it. Wherever you are on the planet, the targeting community are rising. There's platforms, there's websites for it now. And again, I'm going to keep speaking my truth. Again, my arm's getting sore. My hair is probably getting shorter, but you know what? It's actually just making me more fucking confident. And again, as a sovereign being that had her whole fucking 50 years of her life snatched out to these people, I won't allow it to continue on, but I will keep rising, and I hope you do too. Namaste.